Good morning. I said that I would make a video about winding a bobbin on the Janome 9400, so I'm at this point this morning. I use quite a bit of 60 weight thread when I'm thread painting or quilting, so I thought I would wind an extra bobbin. Now, the first thing to be very aware of is the type of bobbin that you're using. Janome and I and many others suggest that you only use genuine Janome bobbins in your machine. Okay, I like to buy the nice blue or pink colored packs like this. Then I can distinguish them between Janome and bobbins for my other machines, because in many instances they're very similar. And Chinese generic companies like to make them as close to the original as possible so that you can't tell. The thing is, the composition of the bobbin is very unique with Janome. They have a rubberized material in the plastic. It's not visible to the eye, but it makes a very huge difference in the performance of the bobbin. Okay, it gives you better, you want to call it traction, and it won't bounce around in the bobbin case. Not all Janome bobbins have a J on the shaft. This one does. It's got a J in the middle piece here in the shaft. Okay, I can faintly see it. But I do have Janome bobbins that don't have the J. This is helpful to distinguish them, but it's not always there. Now, when you get a new set of bobbins, I would have a look. If it's not there, I would take a Sharpie marker and put a J on the top or something so that you can tell if you have various kinds of bobbins, and then there won't be any confusion. So these, they look the same as generics, but they're not. They have a rubber in them you can't see visibly, but it's there. So I'll turn my machine on here. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is just pop the bobbin on here. Okay, make sure it's pressed down enough. I'm going to put my thread on. Okay, I've got my thread wound. Now, I've got my tail. I'm going to wrap it around the bobbin, hold it there, and I'm going to go around several times. Don't worry about how many times, just several. And then I'm going to cut it off in the thread cutter below, just like that. I'm going to push the bobbin to the right into bobbin winding mode. And then I'm going to start it on high speed here. There we go. It's winding nice and even. I like the 60 weight thread. It holds more thread, obviously, and I use it the most when I'm doing any stitching for thread painting or some quilting as well, so it's a nice lightweight. There we go. Stops on its own. Use the rear thread cutter here. Slide the mode back over, and we're ready to go. And that's a beautifully wound bobbin. Nice and full. So if you're having problems winding your bobbin, I would suggest you check which spool cap end you're using. If you have the option, you may want to try the vertical thread stand in the back. or a standalone stand. You can put it off to the side here, pick up one of these thread guides and feed it through here. I have one of those as well, and it's great, but I like the built-on one better. This is my standalone unit. It's great as well. I would probably put it over here somewhere. I would thread it nice and high, then I would feed it through the thread guide here, and then put it through the tension discs. So that's about it. I can't see what all could go wrong with this unless you're using the wrong speed, you're using the wrong position for your thread, the wrong spool cap. I don't know. I've even threaded, I've even wound a bobbin while my machine was threaded for stitching, you know, with 2 lines of thread going through part of the machine. So, and I've had no problem. I didn't unthread it to wind the bobbin, but I really hope this helps somebody. Have a good one.